Let me ask you a question that might be uncomfortable to sit with. And I need you to be brutally honest with yourself when you answer it, not the version of honest where you tell yourself what you want to hear, but genuinely, uncomfortably honest. If a complete stranger, someone who has never heard your name, never been referred to you, never stumbled across your work, went online right now and searched for your business, what would they find? Would they land on a library of content so rich and so convincing that by the time they finished scrolling they already felt like they knew you? Would they find videos that prove your expertise, posts that demonstrate your thinking, testimonials backed by real visible evidence of results, a digital presence so full of personality and value that there is absolutely no question in their mind that you are the real deal? Or would they find something far more damaging than a bad review? Would they find silence? A quiet social media page that has not been touched in months? A website that says almost nothing about who you actually are? A whole lot of empty space where your voice, your authority, and your story should be. Because here is the truth that most business owners are not willing to face head-on. In the world we are operating in right now, being invisible online is not just a missed opportunity. It is an active threat to everything you are building. It does not matter how skilled you are. It does not matter how many years you have been doing this or how many clients you have genuinely transformed. If the person who needs you right now cannot find you, cannot feel who you are, cannot get a sense of what you stand for before they ever make contact, they are going to find somebody else. Somebody who might not even be half as good as you. But somebody who showed up. And you did not. I know that might sting. It is supposed to. Because I am not saying this to discourage you. I am saying this because one decision, the decision to start creating content consistently, has the power to completely change the trajectory of your business. And today I am going to show you exactly why. The first thing you need to understand is that content is the stickiest form of marketing that has ever existed. Not in some vague inspirational sense, in the most literal, structural sense possible. Think about how traditional marketing works. You pay for a billboard. The contract expires. It goes dark. You run paid ads. You stop funding them. The leads stop cold. You sponsor an event. It ends. The audience scatters. Every one of these channels has the same flaw. They require you to keep spending, keep pushing, keep investing actively just to maintain the visibility you already paid for. The moment you stop, everything stops. You are renting attention, and the second the lease expires you are back to zero. Content does not work that way. A video you post today can be discovered 6 months from now by someone who needs exactly what you offer. An article you write this week can appear in a Google search 2 years from now and introduce your business to a complete stranger. A reel, a post, a podcast episode, these things live on indefinitely. They compound. They accumulate. Every new piece you create is another entry point into your world that stays open around the clock without you lifting another finger. I have content I created years ago still generating inbound inquiries today. Not because I keep promoting it, because it exists and it keeps finding the right people at the right moment. The businesses that committed to content early are now almost impossible to catch. They did not just build a marketing channel. They built an asset. And assets grow in value over time while expenses just drain you. Now I know the objections are already forming. You are thinking you do not know what to talk about. Or your industry is too boring for content. Or you simply do not have the time. Or being on camera makes you uncomfortable. I want to be direct. I have heard every one of these and none of them are the real reason people do not create content. The real reason is fear. Fear of judgment. Fear of putting yourself out there and having nobody respond. I felt that fear too when I started. But here's what I know now. Nobody is born knowing how to do this. Everybody who is good at it was bad at it first. The first video I ever made was genuinely embarrassing. The first post I wrote was awkward. But I kept going and it got better and better until creating content became one of the most valuable things I do for my entire business. If you are waiting until you feel ready, until you have the perfect setup, the perfect confidence, the perfect moment, I want to tell you as kindly as I can, you will be waiting forever. Confidence does not come before you start. It comes because you start. If you are stuck on what to say, here's a framework you can use today. Think about the 5 most common questions your clients ask before deciding to work with you. Answer those on camera. Think about the 3 biggest mistakes people make in your industry. Talk about those. Think about what you wish every new client understood before they came to you. Explain that. Every conversation you have had with a client, every problem you have solved, every lesson you have learned the hard way, all of it is content. All of it is valuable to someone who is right now exactly where your best clients were before they found you. You have far more to say than you have ever realized. So let me bring this home. Creating content for your business is not a trend. It is not something you do because everyone else seems to be doing it. It is a fundamental shift in how trust gets built, how customers make decisions, and how businesses grow in the world we are actually living in. It is the difference between a business that always feels like it is starting over and one that compounds. The difference between renting your audience and owning it. The difference between being the best-kept secret in your industry and becoming the obvious choice. Every business owner winning right now has figured this out. They showed up. They were generous with what they knew. They built trust before they asked for anything. And they did it with enough consistency that the momentum eventually took over. That version of your business is not out of reach. It is available to you right now, starting with your very next decision. If this video shifted something for you, hit the follow button right now. Every single week I bring you content exactly like this. Real strategies, honest conversations, and practical ideas you can actually use. No padding, no hype, just the truth from someone building alongside you in real time. Hit follow so you never miss a video. And drop a comment below right now telling me honestly, what is the single biggest obstacle standing between you and creating content consistently for your business? Is it time? Not knowing what to say? Fear of the camera? Write it below because I read every single comment and I want to help you work through it. Your comment today might be exactly the push someone else needed to finally start. I will see you in the next one.